Hey, what's up, guys? Been talking a lot about, well, not a lot. I just made one tweet, and I said that I think Ferra might be top 5, and I put a video. And this is the video. Welcome. So, before I get into it, I want to talk about some things so you can understand the stuff that I'm talking about later on, as far as like move properties and stuff. The scramble is what I also call a counterpoke war. Is when you go watch a high-level Mortal Kombat match, and what you will see is a lot of players doing stuff like this. Oh, it's not my turn, and they do a string or whatever. So basically what that is, I block something, now it's my turn to attack, and then I get to pressure my offense. So it's all about trying to get the first turn or keep it to where it's always your turn. If it's always your turn when you're playing, especially like in neutral, you'll more likely win the match. So that is what I call a scramble. Also, depending on what moves you use, if they're safe or have advantage, or safe is two different like categories to me, because you can have advantages safe and then like disadvantage safe. Like disadvantage safe means it's not your turn to attack, but you're not going to get punished for being safe or whatever, or just doing an attack. And advantage is when it's still your turn to attack because you're plus. So like when I do this, I can do it again. But if he does an armor move, he steals my turn. So I can bait that out. And I'm like, okay, well, I can't get the special move to come out. What? I don't get it. There we go. So it'll look something like that. I don't know why. I don't know the timing for this character. I just picked him, but I looked at all his tools and it's pretty ridiculous. And of course, you use armor to steal turn. So it doesn't matter if someone's advantage or not. They can still use armor to steal your turn unless they use a move that is really fast with 2 hits, so it'll break armor. But that's for another video. I'll show you different setups with different characters how to break armor. But so Ferra, is he a top 5 character? Well, after looking at a lot of the tools the character has, I think so. Standing 1, as I mentioned, is plus on block. It's plus 1 block. I need to stop this so he doesn't start attacking me after I do something. Alright, this move's plus. That's really not what's important. It's the fact that the range, and at the beginning of the match, like, round 1 fight, and you guys are like, the round 1 fight is actually a big scramble in itself, and you got to figure out what is your opponent trying to do, because you don't want to get them the first hit and then they have 2 bars of meter. So now they can start being risky as hell and doing whatever they want, stealing turns and stuff. And if they get hit, they can just break her, and now you both have to play neutral again. Which, by the way, stamina with no stamina, when both players have no stamina, is my favorite part of the game, because now people actually have to play footsies. But that's another story for another video. Regardless, so Ferra can kind of bully Alien with his normals at the beginning of the match. Alien can do down 1, however, to stop him from doing this, but you can just wait for it to whiff and then knock him down with that, and then you can get in. And then from this, you can do like the pain. I forget what it's called. What is this move called? Pain and Gain. Pain and Gain allows Ferra to boost his damage, and also absorbs a hit of meter. I mean, a hit of it has a hit of armor, so absorbs like 1 hit. They can be broken. So he can do this like 3 times, and then just becomes super powerful. So like, say his regular grab, probably does like 12%, just like everyone else's, but off of 1 Pain and Gain, he does 14%, and off 2, he might do a little more than that. And then off 3, I think it's 24. So think about it. If you're winning, it's 19. Oh, sorry, that's a regular grab, not the command grab. But yeah, like say you are constantly winning in the neutral and it's always your turn, and you're going for throw attempts and stuff. What the? Okay, that was 21%. Maybe I did it wrong. Still, it's crazy ridiculous. So you gotta think about the opportunities you'll have for Pain and Gain. Like, say you get the knockdown, you do it, you're like, whatever, do it again, and they get up, and they just have to take this offense. What are they going to do? Wake up with a move that breaks your armor? It's really hard to wake up with a move that breaks armor unless you have a special move, and there's not that many of them that hits multiple times and is fast enough and has its own armor, because they have to absorb whatever you can possibly do to them and still go through your stuff. So it's like a reverse situation where I'm not really using my turn, but I'm using my turn to just like buff myself, and then like if you're trying to take my turn away, it doesn't matter because I'll just armor through it. Like, that's kind of messed up, but regardless, it's a good tactic. And I think with Ferra stuff like that strong. I mean, especially like off of any knockdown, like that one, you can do it. Like and especially get someone to the corner, it's probably really bad, because then he can start command grabbing you, because then you can't even break the throw at that point, and it's just going to hit you. You just have to hold it. And this grab does way more damage. Hold on, let me show you. And you see the range of this? Let me see if I can walk back and get out of range. Okay, this is just definitely in this range. Why, let's reset that. How much damage is this? That's 24% for the normal one. The EX one, or the enhanced one, that has armor, by the way. So people are still trying to steal turns from you. You can still turn from them like, alright, tight. How much is that? 31%. Okay? And I only had to hurt myself with 5%, which is obviously 15% if you can count. If you can't, then, you know, it's not 9 plus 10 equals 19, 21. You know what I'm saying? But, so, he also has a launching overhead. This move, oops, not that one. That's a launching low, by the way, and it's safe. The launching overhead is also safe. He can just do into a combo. He can run up and do whatever. I don't know the combo, nor am I going to learn the combos, but I've seen the combos and they hurt. And he can also use that in the counter poke war in the scramble. You can go for that. You can go for this. You can go for command grab. You can go for the low. It's not that low. This one. That low. Or you can go for the string. And then the string is really good because the last hit's overhead. It's totally safe. It has no gap. So you can, and this part of the string is 0. So you can do this and then that, or thanks, Gray Cat. I don't know who you are, but cool. Anyway, have the overhead at the end, which is a hard knockdown, and then you could do the low, which is also kind of a hard knockdown. I mean, they can tech, I think. Let me just make sure, because I'm not sure, because I don't play this character. Can he tech? Yeah, he can tech. Still, it don't matter if he can tech, because by the time he wakes up, you have Torr back. So it might be like a mix-up. Oh, you don't have him back that quick. And this move might be able to break armor by itself. I'm going to test this just because I'm like, I don't know how y'all lap stuff, but I lap stuff like this. I'm like, alright, let's see what's going on. That can probably break that. That can probably break that. But I know Alien can do the low. I just have to be up close. I can't. Man. Yeah, there we go. You just have to delay it because you gotta compensate for the time. But you have that, which hits mid, that will break armor. Let's see if it'll break the low. Tail grab, that's it. Nope, it doesn't break because it, you know, he crouches too low. But still, it's an option because a lot of people want to get up with the tail slam, and if they get up with the tail grab and spin a bar meter, that's cool because all he did was knock you down. And when you get back up, then you can start running this game, which is probably some of my favorite attacks. So say you buff him up, right? And you're fighting like an alien, and he's like trying to zone you, doing all this stuff, and you're like, all right, cool. Let me knock you down. And you can also like probably armor his stuff from a grip away, and then start doing this stuff. I didn't even get the full thing. Now that's 17%. Now you're fighting alien who's trying to like beat you, and you're like doing like hella damage. Knock him down, do this, get up, whatever, and then you got command grab. It's so many different options you can do on your offense. Like Ferra Torr's offense is ridiculous. It might be the best offense in the game. He has a good low, overhead, a command grab. He also has a grab too, and a really good string, and neutral jump punch. Like this is the longest range neutral jump punch in the game. It's crazy. Even if he can't get a combo from this, I don't know if he can. Maybe he can do that. But you know, it's from a long distance. And this move is also safe too. It's -8, but a lot of characters can't punish it. At least they can't get a launcher from it. Lao, I think, can. Cassie, I think, can. And like Shinnok with EX Hell Sparks, or Kano with his EX ball move, whatever it's called. But this girl, I mean, not this girl. This character is really, well, it's a girl too. This character is really good, in my opinion. Just looking at all the tactics he has with you can use deep stab for either offense to rush them down, or you for defense to, you know, counter zone them, or just to mess up their zoning. It's like, say you could do this and then come in, right? And then you're in, and then you get to do your stuff. And say like, even though this is disadvantage, you can steal your turn, Or you could do this again. Kind of like Doomsday in a sense, in Injustice. Injustice, he kind of played like that. He did a move that had 2 hits of armor, and it was plus, and it was still his turn. And he could do down 1 Earthshake, and then he could do or command grab, which was pretty lit. I think it was really fair. I know you won't agree with me. Actually, it probably wasn't fair but I spent the bar of meter. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, off topic. I think this character's good. I just think people didn't know how to put this tools together. I'm not trying to blow anybody up, but this character's good. Like, if Alien can't just be brain dead, come in back 3 because you can just boss toss her, or where is it, Ferra toss, or whatever it's called. What's this move called? Bowl girl her from across the screen, or you can hit it with the Ferra toss. It's not gonna be that easy for Alien to play neutral. So Alien is gonna come in and be like, yeah, dog, I'm about to just freaking rush you down and steal turns. You're like, no, I got this command grab. I got this move, you know what I'm saying? Or oh, the favorite. So you do that, right? And they try to steal your turn. You can do that. That's an option. So for them to steal your turn, they would actually have to use, I think, the pounce or the low, and they don't get a combo from that. So you're messing up their damage as far like so. The whole game for most fighting games is you want to get the opponent to waste their resources. Of course, the damage and stuff, but meter is really important, especially in NK, because if they don't have meter, they can't do a wake up attack, they can't do an armor move, they can't well, they just can't do anything. They can't break her. So if you catch them or you get them to throw off their meter, then it's a lot easier to beat them. And I feel like Ferra can play more conservative in the sense that where he doesn't have to go super offensive or anything. He controls a neutral, I think, in this match probably, but I'm not a Ferra player, so I'm not about to be like, yeah, let me go freaking try to fight Alien with this character because, well, I don't play the character. I would need more time. But regardless, hope this helps you guys. I know it's a pretty long-winded video, but I'm pretty sure there's a lot of good information in it. If you disagree with me, I don't care because I know it's some good information. Regardless, if you like this video, please subscribe. Follow me on Twitch. On Twitch and on Twitter, please. Basically the website /Perfect Legend. So there you go. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I definitely made 12 of these videos. This is number 12, so hit me with some likes or something, even though likes don't think they mean anything, but still cool. Anyway, peace.